Okay, there we go. Bravely Default. It's now streaming.
Okay, I finally made it. If I miss the header timing, I'm killing someone. I did not miss the header timing.
GG.
You can see that, like, there's always blocks missing that I need to jump onto. Oh, that's LB.
Obviously, make parkour where it's intended that you do it all on a one render distance, and all of it's like off the edge of chunks, you know?
Damn. The problem is that, like, the shitty not loading only works in, like, one direction on the axes. I think it's the negative direction. Because basically it loads chunks based on where you are compared to the corner of a chunk, which is dumb. It doesn't do it by the center of the chunk. So if your chunk loading ever seems like imbalanced or something, that's why. There we go. Oh my god, I'm killing someone. Who should I kill, Lux?
Good question.
Silence, one and all!
I don't know.
Your king, Camar the Eighth, speaks.
My people, I thank you for your tireless efforts. As you are well aware, our glorious nation's production has suffered a harsh fall since the wind's cessation brought the Grand Mill to a halt. Without nature's former bounty, our turbines went completely still. They sit as silent as the desert night. In the wake of this crisis, you rose up and took matters literally in hand, operating the turbines manually. I, your king, lack words to thank you for your hard work. However, I am much aggrieved to say that energy production is less than 1/5 its former total. At this rate, our proud kingdom, renowned for its unparalleled industry, is doomed to ineluctable decline. I find myself without recourse but to revisit my prior fiat regarding the schedule of all able-bodied citizens. Henceforth, labor shall commence at 0900 hours and will extend beyond the current 1659 until 2059, effective immediately.
What? We're flesh and blood. We need rest.
In so doing, turbine output is expected to rise to 30% of its former value before the wind ceased output of...
Maybe I should just skip the room.
Your Majesty! Your Majesty! Grave news!
Actually, nah.
What? The Vestal? Be calm, my children. I know your pain all too well. My heart bleeds just as yours. But I ask that you join me in remembering the cause of our woes. The Crystal Orthodoxy and the Vestal's indolence. Therein lies the true cause of the wind's absence. And what has the Great Vestal done since the air went still? What did she do in the face of your suffering? She abandoned you, fled the country to save herself alone. In this, Ansheim's first and direst hour of need, the vessel we loved and trusted
What the hell?
is
Why does that
powerless
happen?
or unwilling to help.
Yeah, playing through this, yeah. Yeah, this statement of he's trying to put literally everything on the wind vestal. As if, you know, she also didn't flee because she was going to see, hey, this massive crater that happened at the same time, all of the crystals went dark. What is that about? And it's been less than, it's been what, like a week and a half at this point in the game. That's the joke that's happening here. It's been a week and a half, and and he's trying to put all the blame on her, as if she's done nothing in a week and a half. It is hilarious.
Though it pains me deeply to tell you of these things, I cannot deny this simple truth. What resolution can be brought about to this terrible crisis? The Crystal Orthodoxy is naught but a hollow creed. What result have years of worship at the altar of the Crystal brought us? Once more I say it. It is by our own hands that we shall push this glorious kingdom ever forward. Onward to still greater glory.
There. Just now, that leer. That was aimed at us.
Seems that little speech was for your benefit, Agnes.
It's slander is what it is. That creep's giving you no chance at all to defend yourself.
Agnes.
Agnes oblige.
Ah, I see you've returned, Vestal. Why then did you not come to me for an audience immediately? I was dreadfully worried, you know. I'd begun to think you'd fallen victim to some terrible accident. So, what of the Caldislan Chasm?
I fear it was worse even than your majesty had imagined.
So tell me, was it worse?
It
than
is
the
taking
state
me
of your
fucking
own
forever to
nation?
beat this room.
Are you even
Just do it.
aware of the situation here?
The wind remains still.
And the Grand Mill be calmed. I'm pleased to see you're not totally ignorant. The turbines that form the heart of this kingdom, the greatest symbols of her wisdom, now turn by hand. The hands of our citizens, compulsory labor service. Our survival hinges now upon their sacrifice. And even that will not last forever. We need that mill turning again soon. Not by our citizens' hands, but by the wind. And whose job is it to see that the wind blows, if not the Vestals? I can think of no other value you provide, save that. Anyway, will you now end the suffering your negligence has caused to this land? To its people? Or is that beyond your abilities? Perhaps you would sooner run again, turn away from the plight of your people.
If that is all His Majesty wished to say, I'll be on my way. I haven't the time to waste here.
What? You
Okay.
I'll not be spoken to like this.
Oh, you did
Please
it?
just,
Whose fault do you think
please
this
just beat
is,
the shit,
girl?
so I can get back on real and do it.
That could have gone better. Not that I blame you for getting mad.
Mad? I felt no anger. Only fear. The king frightens me.
His tone was far from pleasant, but he didn't seem dangerous.
The people who had come to hear him speak frighten me the same. Everyone in this city, they see me only as the Vestal, not a human being.
What is with that chunk
I don't
loading?
know how to speak to them. Just thinking on it.
Putting it outside of its
my legs
intended
to
range
tremble.
kind of breaks the game.
Yeah,
That
I know.
explains the tense look you've worn since we've landed here.
Personally, I felt
Like,
amazing
it's
after that
literally
little
on the
conversation.
edge
Also,
of
look
the
at this.
chunk.
Look at this jump. This is what I wanted you to look at. This
I
is
nearly
so
laughed out
stupid.
loud.
It's completely blind until you move.
About halfway through his speech myself.
Like
I
you
never did
you
much
have to put
attention
yourself at a
span for
chord
listening
that
to men
risks
go on.
falling off
Now, women-
depending on precision.
In any case, we'd best hurry to the temple.
Oh my god. I wanna die.
Ah, good day! I believe this is our first meeting, yes? Erutis Prophetess, how kind of you to pay me this visit. Now, what is it you are needing today? We are the only purveyor of water licensed by the king himself, and we take pride in our product. No effort is spared in providing the cleanest, freshest water possible. The results are clear. Water humor, yes?
Oh my god, that's such a dumb that's such a dumb pun. Oh my god. So
Oh my
this merchant is the only merchant in the city that is licensed to sell water. Because they're in the middle of a desert.
What?
They're in the middle of a desert, so they don't really have access to easy water. So they're the only...
Why is there only one?
Who the fuck knows? Other than greed. Because, you know, you have one, you don't have competition. Which means you can charge whatever you want. So this guy goes and says, no effort is spared providing the cleanest, freshest water possible. The results are clear. Ha ha ha. Water humor, yes. Yeah, that's a joke made in this game. about how he's
Gaming.
actively ripping people off for water.
Ah, but I have lost the time again. I have appointments waiting, my friends. Let us speak again soon. Guard! Our honored guests are leaving. See they are seen out. Have a refreshing day.
Feeling parched. Can we stop for a drink of water?
You, stop! This well is property of the Cameron Profiteer Merchantry. Unauthorized withdrawals are strictly prohibited.
Ah! Withdrawals? There are people out here going thirsty!
No! There are peasants going thirsty. If you want a free drink so badly, go join the other rabble at the Oasis.
Why isn't this working all of a sudden?
Someone!
What's wrong?
Thieves! I've been robbed!
What?
They took my water, my pack, even the camel I rode in on. They took everything. That man from the merchantry didn't say
What is it
anything
doing?
about this. He told me to come here, said it was safe.
What is this
How
shit
am I
doing?
supposed to survive if I have to risk my life every time I need water?
Try to stay calm. Do you know where these thieves are now?
Damn, I didn't know it was that close.
They're right behind you.
Let's see. 2, 4, 6, maybe 40 in all. That's quite the little band they've assembled.
We'll take care of this, sir. You go ahead. Get out of here!
Hey, just what are you doing? Letting a good mark go? Our good mark, mind.
We couldn't stand to watch you cowards just do as you pleased.
You have to stop this. Drop everything you've stolen and leave this place at once!
What's this then? Who are they? I've got no word of this lot. Leave it out, it's too hot for this. Change of plans, boys. We're done here.
Oh, and the thieves are running.
Leave the goods you stole!
Not familiar with how thieving works, then? I'm cross enough already. And to heck with this thirst. The needles in my throat are driving me mad. I need a drink. This anger won't leave me till this thirst has. We're out, boys!
Hey! I said wait!
Stop this. I feel the same, but they're too many. We can't take them head on.
Okay, yep. Next time I get something, a new controller's gonna be on that list. This controller's gonna drive me insane otherwise.
Okay, that would probably be a TP back if I was actually playing. Because that was stupid. Why does it load 2 chunks in this area? Like right here. It loads 2 chunks.
Weird.
And then it still doesn't load the chunk I need here when it's supposed to. Also, I'm just not gonna accept that as a fail because that was highly stupid. Oh my god. Why is it dying?
I forgot how much of how much of this area of the game sucks.
I might just go and hope for the best. Because I'm tired of practicing. Is there anything in my stream chat?
Just Best X saying, last thing was Best X saying hi to me.
Alright, yeah, I already saw that. Hold on. How did I not make that?
I don't know, I missed it.
I'm lagging. Why am I lagging? Either that or my client is just glitching. Alright, well that's a fail. I need to be able to get a full run.
I can deal with the blindness game. I can't deal with the silence. The silence is annoying.
What do you think of the blind ladder jump here that I just failed?
Again, just one of those jumps that sucks.
Yeah. That one I actually can't do any lineup garbage to fix, like the one near the end. So, it's just unconditionally trash. At least I can always see this thing. The knee up.
Fair enough.
If that was blind, it would be really bad. What? What? It looked like I jumped on fucking air.
God, this area of the game sucks so much.
If this jump was blind, it would be catastrophic. This ladder.
Oh, yeah.
I just did a normal double jam, that's my bad.
We had somebody say hi, Best X in chat. I forget who that was.
That's Mozoa. Hi, Mozoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm at F3 Sky, Mozoa. Wonder if I can change the scaling method midstream and whether... No, wait, there's no scaling method. Never mind. Because of the way I made it. Fucking hell. Why can't I get this a single time?
Because that would be too easy.
The funny part is that F3 Sky is not even the real shit. The real shit begins on floor 4.
That's fair.
I have dropped 0 frames this stream.
I have dropped 7,000 frames in the stream. I've only been streaming for 30 minutes.
I've been streaming for almost 2.5 hours.
Too bad if I weren't streaming in high quality, it'd probably be fine.
Yeah, I just stream at... Right now I'm streaming at constant quality 27.
Yeah.
Which is... I think right now that would be about like 8,000 kilobits per second. Because 720p 60 FPS.
Yeah.
Alright, now for the actual real shit. Will I get to try Unreal?
The answer might surprise you.
Should always expect that when I say something like that. Great chunk loading.
What's this now? The ones from the Oasis, is it? You're the rats sneaking about the place?
Easy, definitely didn't take like a fucking hour, maybe more.
You must return the articles you stole!
Now for the
Why
real
don't you
run.
muzzle this dog's yapping, would you? Be a friend. And what? Don't tell me you came all this way just to vomit a few
Oh, I forgot
platitudes
about
out
that.
on my floor. This place is nothing but sand and hypocrites. Drives a man mad. And this thirst, these daggers in my throat, all the water in the desert can't dull their edge.
The people you robbed at the Oasis were thirsty too. They risked their lives to get at that water, and you...
Ah, spare me the lecture. You come to convert me? Set me on the straight and narrow? Teach me to follow the rules, be a good little sheep, live an honest life? Out here, honest lives end quick. The desert's a beast, and it's always hungry. The city's no different. There are only two kinds of folk in this world, make no mistake. The takers and the taken from. My worthless parents were easy marks, textbook victims, and still, they grit their teeth and tried hard as they could to get through each
I'm
day.
lagging.
Till the day
This is
came
not
they
good.
couldn't feed a family of 3, so they cut loose their kid and disappeared.
They just left you?
The city just took and took till they had nothing left. Their own brat became a burden, so they dumped him like a bag of sand. Daft, eh? Absolutely stupid. If surviving means pinching from other folk, I'll
Lux, I
happily
think I
join
spent
the
almost 2
takers.
hours practicing.
Are you sure they left because you were a burden to them? Maybe they swallowed their tears and left you in the city in hopes that you, at least, could find happiness there.
Aye, or maybe they left me because they didn't have the guts to kill me themselves. You don't know a stinking thing about them.
You're right. I don't know their reasons. But they do. If they're still alive, you can go and ask them.
Oh my god, great
You
rendering.
can track them down and make them explain themselves. Make them answer for their choices. You can yell and scream and fight as long as you like. As long as it takes. You can work on forgiving them. But you haven't done any of that. You've stayed here sulking and festering all your life. That's far dafter to me!
My throat! This accursed thirst, it's worse than ever. You, this is your fault! You smug, delusional, self-righteous little lambs make me sick! I'll take everything. Everything from you! Oi, Chief! Kent, get your horns in here!
I assume your calling me means this conversation is over.
Aye, that's enough words. I'm choking on this lot's hypocrisy. I want them stripped to the bone!
I care nothing for your reasons, and still less for your ideals. My assistance hinges only on the weight
What?
of your coin purse.
Oh my god,
She's
what a
heavy enough.
stupid
You'll
fail.
have your pay.
I saw that.
Then we've a contract, and you will
Oh
have
my
your money's
god.
worth.
It could not get any worse. Holy shit. I don't even remember any of my strats for 13. I'm gonna have to like go back to the video. I didn't even get to try the hard parts of Sky. Actually gonna check back in the stream. I can't check back in the stream. I can check back in the stream.
Make up your mind. Can you or can you not?
My contract ends here. I'll take my leave.
What? Chief, I don't understand.
Your odds are poor, and I don't take poor clients.
Go then! They all abandoned me in the end.
No more stream.
Damn.
That was just my fault. Uh-oh. Wait. Okay, I almost died.
This should be enough to kill this boss. There's a bunch of blizzard spam.
Let me make this window larger. I don't know why it's so small.
No matter how many potions you take, buddy, it's not going to be enough to save you.
A fitting end.
Of course, knocks out one of the characters right at the end. Of course you do. That's fine. It's not even... Oh, the chop point loss, though, is kind of annoying.
Will you look at all this? And every bit of it's stolen, no doubt. We need to get these back to their owners.
You'll want to have a look at this first. It's rather stunning.
Then...
Those thieves were under the employ of the Cammer and Profiteur merchantry.
And the people suffering? Did it mean nothing to them so long as they reaped a profit? Despicable! Seems I've found another entry for my blackest pitch list. This is unforgivable. We have to stop them! The people will continue to suffer as long as these degenerates hold the kingdom's water ransom. I say we storm the place and set this matter straight right now! Do you feel that?
Monsters. Monsters roaming here, and quite a few.
Inside the temple? How? What happened to this place, Agnes?
The crystal of wind was swallowed up in darkness.
Darkness.
Yes, at the chasm in Kaldisla. It opened at the same time the crystal lost its light. And the dark that consumed it continues to breed more darkness still. I expect that font of shadows is to blame for drawing these creatures here.
Not good.
Yet we've no choice. Keep vigilant as we proceed. A moment's distraction could prove fatal.
What's all this on the floor?
The crystallist scriptures.
Oh, what sort of things do they say?
Dauntless Seeker, offer your prayers unto the crystals. So too shall the Vestal, in accordance with the teachings. Their resplendent light shall cleave a path through darkest night, and banish fear from every shadow. The scriptures have been passed down through more than 2 millennia, since the founding of the Orthodoxy. The excerpt I gave is among their most important passages.
I've heard it. From one of the old shepherds, when I was young.
It's that famous then? I've never read them, nor heard them quoted.
It looks as if someone tried to carry them away from here.
The Acolytes. They were women of exceptional faith. I expect they came here desperate to protect these writings.
This stain upon the floor. I'm afraid it's blood.
Oh, I got all the chests. I thought I was missing one. And I just wasted time. Let's go.
Slowly allocating a shit ton of memory.
This is terrible.
It's like a storm swept through in the middle of supper. What are these scraps of cloth?
Habits.
Huh? Oh, I'm so sorry.
They belong to the acolytes who lived here. They were tasked with looking after me. I owe them all so much.
Where have they gone?
Oh, no. Can you hear me, Lux?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Damn.
What?
Lux, is it possible for me to be heard?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Oh. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna go to no mic and ping him.
Alright.
Making me open no mic to answer that.
just awful. It's in complete chaos.
Yet swallowed up in silence. And in that stillness, grief. This place is steeped in sadness.
The women here made themselves a human shield that I might get away.
And now, all of them gone. It's Norende all over again.
Yet, I haven't the leisure to send them on, or to mourn them. I'm not allowed even the luxury of grief. They sacrificed themselves that I might protect the crystal. I'll not betray them, I swear it. No matter what happens.
Surely, you can allow yourself to grieve.
I pray for them, that they may know peace. But for now, I must press onward. The crystal altar is just beyond. Follow me.
It's enormous!
Even hearing the stories, I'd never expected.
No! Its light is dimmer still than when I left. I've watched over the crystal all my life, but this... I've never seen this.
We need to release it from the darkness. Agnes, you know what to do, don't you?
The Mother Vestal, my predecessor, showed me as a child. A right to cleanse the crystal of any evil to befall it. I'm to sharpen my focus to a single point and align my breathing to the thrum of the crystal's natural rhythm. Every Vestal to come before me has poured her prayers into the crystal. The time has come to draw upon that store of will and awaken it.
You do your office proud. Now for the final step.
The Vestal garb.
Right. Without that to serve as a conduit, you won't be able to set the crystal to resonating.
The Mother Vestal's was stored in the reliquary.
Lead the way. Once we have that, we can begin the rite of awakening.
That's the...
Yes, this is it. But the dark has beaten us here.
Oh, look at it. It's in tatters. And it must have been such a beautiful piece.
It may not serve its function in this state, yet no other set remains to us.
What now, then? We can't perform the rite without it.
Why not give it a try as is? Even without its sacred power, the frock is deliciously holy.
Stop talking, Ring-a-Bell.
If this garb is destroyed, can we make a new one?
A set of holy vestments used in some miraculous ritual? Sure it is. Let me ask my tailor.
No, he's right. That's it. We must speak with the old sage of the Yuliana Woods. He has seen to the creation of the Vestal's garbs and other ceremonial tools for generations. There's no finer craftsman. I met him only once, as a small child together with the Mother Vestal. More than a decade has passed. I cannot say whether he is still there, or even alive, but...
But if he can make us a new set of vestments, why are we still standing around talking? I've never heard of these woods. Where are they? How will we get there?
I recall the forest being uncommonly dense. Also, there was a lake.
If it's large enough to float a ship, I'll land us there. Now, what of the ladies of Yuliana? Are there many ladies?
Ignore him. Can we be certain this lake hasn't rotted through like the oceans? That's not how I fancy ending my life.
Well, what does Ring-a-Bell's journal have to say on the matter?
Let's have a look. Ah, here we are. Yuliana, yes. The hidden heart of an ancient wood, northeast of Ansheim.
Given the book's owner, I half expected some note about the lack of women there.
Women or no, that's our next destination.
Indeed, but since we're going, let's hope for ladies.
feels familiar. It's been ages, but this is it. We were here. The Mother Vestal, I, and Olivia.
Was that strange, distant groaning here then, too? Or am I the only one who's thoroughly unsettled right now?
You're not alone. The lack of women here is positively chilling.
Though it seems someone lives here.
Hello? Is anyone there?
I thought I heard something. This place draws few visitors, I fear, and me fewer still. So, to whom do I owe this pleasure?
I am Agnes Oblige, sir. Vestal of Wind.
Little Agnes, is it? Oh, you have grown, child. You were scarce more than a little sprout when your predecessor brought you here. Now look at you, a fine woman you've become. Fine and plump and pleasantly jiggly.
Ugh, lovely. It's a geriatric ring-a-bell.
Then you are indeed the sage I seek. I fear I do not remember your name, sir.
Oh, we are a lot alike in that, my dear. Not many people around these parts to call me by it. Whatever it was. Sage will do just fine by
Fastest
me.
virtual machine.
It is what the last Vestal called me. At her heels, you. Thage, you'd call. A more charming little echo I've never heard.
Well, I am glad to have found you.
Feels rather good to hear a pretty young thing like you was looking for me. Seems I've not quite lost my charm. Now, you called yourself Vestal. I take it that means the last Vestal is...
Yes, sir. Her tenure as Vestal ended 5 years ago. Her life, a year later.
I see. A sad loss for all of us. She was fair but firm, very firm. She had taut curves fit to drive a man mad.
We shall be needing an in-depth account, good sage. Also, a briefing on any wild...
Stop talking. Just stop.
You've quite the following, my dear. I had thought the Vestals forswore all contact with the outside world.
They are assisting me in my task.
Oh, assistance, eh? I see. Oh, and such colorful characters they are. I've kept you out here long enough. Come inside. I see. Well, that's quite the story. You've been brave to come this far, Agnes.
I'd not have managed on my own. I owe Tiz a great debt.
Well, perhaps it is we've come to the harrowing.
The harrowing?
The swelling dark is a harbinger, lad, as is the fall of the temples, the dulling crystals, the great chasm.
It is the Vestal's calling to see that darkness purged. I must awaken the 4 crystals.
Awaken them?
Absolutely astonishing!
I need to check something.
Huh? What?
Oh dear.
I took the liberty of stealing a peek at the ladies' fashions you've assembled in the next room, good sir. Each is a beauty fit to outshine the next. Their allure had me spellbound. Spellbound, I tell you.
I I'm impressed a man of your scant years can properly appreciate them.
I would gladly talk the night away with a man of your genius.
Welcome
They're a
back.
matched pair.
Yeah, I just needed to ask someone a question. Let me get out the
Ring a
reason
bell,
I
please.
needed to
We're
ask
in the
them a
middle of an
question.
important discussion.
Gonna put it in no mic.
As am I, my friend. This is art, romance.
It's what their
You'll come
mic
to
sounds like.
understand in a few years.
I'll listen to that in a
And
minute.
as I recall, we didn't come here to
Alright.
talk. We came to procure Vestal garb as quickly as possible. While you were chatting, I searched. My efforts bore unexpected fruit, that's all.
So, you've come to me because of your need for new vestments, have you?
I have. The garb housed in the temple was lost to the darkness. We found it in scraps, sir.
Those garbs are woven from rainbow thread. No substitute will suffice.
And is this thread something you keep on hand?
I fear not, my dear. The Vestal to wear the garb must procure the thread herself. It is tradition. The last Vestal of Wind did so, as did her predecessor and countless Vestals before. Even had I the thread used to craft the last Vestal's garb, I could not fashion it into aught of use to you.
I understand. Tell me where I must go.
Of course, my child. But come, the day is nearly spent. Stay the night. Oh, yes, if you girls would like, I would be happily obliged.
Oh, unacceptable.
Likewise.
Then let the two of us pass the night in ardent conversation.
Good morning. Slept well, I trust? Dear, was it? How about...
What? Why should I cook for you?
Because a young beauty's home-cooked meal is far more appetizing than anything I might make myself, of course. Given her upbringing, I've grave doubts the Vestal could boil water, let alone cook. That leaves you.
Food can wait, Sage. Now the location of the rainbow thread, if you please.
And yes, jealous are you? Oh, that's adorable.
The location of the rainbow thread, if you please.
You're no fun at all. Very well then. I prepared a light meal while you were sleeping. Eat before you go. You'll find the rainbow thread very deep in a cave that is far west of here. I shall mark it upon your map.
I think I'm gonna call stream there.
Alright, yeah. Oh wait, just call stream.
Yeah, no, I think I'm gonna also go, 'cause